Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set up. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Porter. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending it back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Handoff to the right side. Powers through. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Throwing for his running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free in midfield. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They go with a direct snap. Great cut there. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trick here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught completion. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Buckeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is picked off. He could go inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Crossing to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, not great through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long to the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play aimed at the 35-yard line. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the wide out goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted at the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Fighting him off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds for a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the toss and heads left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. They can't stop him. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Handoff running right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Ohio State.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finds his man. It's Larson. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They've got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Larson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff to the back. Crosses the 35. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.